That was not pain. That was unbelievable. I'm telling you, I am so grateful. If I could walk, I would kiss that man that just put the needle in my back. I was like, thank you so much. I was so grateful. I swear to God, I was losing my head. I was crying. I literally could not stop the tears from coming. And then Kevin's looking at me, and I was getting mad because the tears are coming and I can't stop them. But I was in so much pain. Holy cow. You big old liar. You're getting such a smack when I see you. That's all I've got to freaking say. I remember you. You freaking said, oh, it hurts, but it's just like a bad menstrual cramp. Kath, it's like, yeah, I can feel contractions right now, and it's nothing. It's nothing. Okay, so I'll tell you the whole story. So we're in the hospital, and I was tight, and the cervix was way back far. And I was like, that was the 8th time we've gotten here. And I was like, I'm never going to have this baby. So Kevin was frustrated because he took a half day. And I'm just like, I feel stupid, basically. So I'm like, all right, we'll go home. We're eating a little dinner, and I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like, I'm starting to feel pain. And Kevin's like, you know what? We're going to bed. And I start taking down all the numbers, like all the, like in between each contraction, like a maniac. And he's like, you're thinking too much. You're in it too much. Just go to sleep. If it hurts, it's going to wake you out. So I'm like, oh, all right. I could never sleep. I kept taking down the numbers because I was on the sofa. So I was like, all right, I'll just keep taking down the numbers. Well, at a certain point, it got bad, and then, not anything like when I was in the hospital, but like, it got kind of like, ooh, this is really hurting, and it was like 5 minutes on a rhythm. So I said, you know what, I'm hungry, I'm going to go take some milk and some bread and just put something in my tummy. So I get into the kitchen, I had like a half a cup of milk, I had a half a bagel dunked in the milk, and I'm eating it. All of a sudden, the water starts coming out of me. I'm just like a trickle, and I was like, what the heck is this? So I start running to the bathroom, and then I go to the bath, like I urinate, I stand back up, and I can't stop. It's just, so I go to Kevin, I'm like, I yell out, I'm like, I think my water's breaking. So we're all looking at the puddle, Buster's looking at it, and I'm thinking, well, isn't it supposed to gush? I'm not going back to that hospital. I'm like, they're just going to be like, what the hell? So I said, no. He's like, you should go to the hospital. I'm like, no, we got to wait. We got to wait until we're sure this time, because it's embarrassing. So we sit there, and all of a sudden, I get this cramp, Kathleen, that I thought was bad. And I lean against the wall, and then just as if I was a guy peeing, in the contraction, it just starts falling, and I can't stop it. So I said, okay, this is my water. This has got to be it. I'm hurting, and it's coming out. So at that point, Kevin wakes totally up. He's running around like a maniac. He had unpacked his bag. I didn't even get that far. So he's throwing things in his bag, and then I'm trying to get dressed. So I run to the bedroom, but as I'm going, the water's leaking. I put on the pants. I soak through the pants. I got to change the pants again. Oh. Okay. So I'm trying to get, like, I went through, on my floor of my bedroom are 3 soaked pairs of pants because I couldn't, like, get it to stop. And then I said to Kevin, I can't get it to stop. He's like, so go wet. So he got me in the car, and the passenger seat has water all over it. Then when I got to admitting, I'm sitting there, and I kept apologizing to that poor lady. I was in so much pain, which really, honestly, was not that much pain. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I'm making a mess out here. And she's like, that's okay. The wheelchair was a mess. And then when I got up here, they put me in the bed, and then with every contraction, I started to leak, and that's what they said. It's perfectly normal that my body makes amniotic fluid, and it's just going to do that. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then, so to answer your question, the whole ride, I was having pretty good pain. And the nurse just asked me, and I'm going to say a 6-7, when you compare what happened to me when I got into the bed. I'm laying here, and I'm holding Kevin's hand, and it hurts. And all of a sudden, it got to such a threshold my boob surgery, honest to God, didn't even touch it. I thought that was the worst pain I've ever had in my life. I'm holding, It was excruciating. And tears literally were coming out of my eyes, and my lip, I couldn't stop it from quivering. And I was like, holy cow. And right before that, I had said, well, let's see about the epidural. And I was like, oh no, I call uncle right now. I was shocked. I was shocked. And so I would say only a half an hour of that. And then the guy came in, and the doctor, he got it done. And I got to tell you, within like minutes of getting that stuff in there, it was menstrual cramps, and now it's nothing. I can feel that my toes are kind of really nice and mellow.